And I'm probably going to save all this rambling for the end, so let's jump on in. Hopefully it's not too loud. I turned stuff down. We have 3 slots. Wonder if they just gave us the old or the most recent build, because this is using
Old
Unity
folklore tells of a lost and mysterious village hidden deep
2021.
beneath the waters of a vast lake in central Spain. This lake, accessible only by rivers, receives an unusual amount of rain. Some locals believe it's the work of spirits dwelling beneath the surface, guardians of the forgotten village. One fall day in 1957, a proud father took his brave, adventurous daughter on their annual fishing trip, unaware of the mystery that awaited them. They reached the lake by accident, having followed a small river. But moments after reaching the center of the lake, storm clouds began to gather ominously overhead. "Lila," the father called out as the boat rocked back and forth. "We should call it a day. The rain's coming in." But before he could finish speaking, a loud, thunderous roar shook the air, followed by a sudden torrential downpour. The boat began to fill with water, and both father and daughter rushed to paddle toward the shore. The wind and rain intensified quickly, turning the storm into something extraordinary, a true phantom storm. Waves tossed the boat violently, and Lila and her father could barely hold on. "Lila, hold on! Hold on, Lila!" her father shouted, his voice filled with terror. Suddenly, a massive rogue wave crashed against the boat, and Lila was thrown overboard. Gasping for air, Lila struggled against the powerful currents, the force pulling her deeper into the water. The weight of the waves pushed her down, dragging her further beneath the surface. Suddenly, she was swept into a massive storm tunnel at the bottom of the lake, tumbling for what felt like miles as the tunnel pulled her deeper and deeper. She felt herself falling. With a gasp, she broke through the surface and found herself in a strange, otherworldly place.
Well, darn, I think I'm going to actually need to edit this video. There's like 2 loading screens? Okay. What a start. I wonder if they really just gave us the build that's like, well, people still seem to have this wish list, so let's give them whatever they've had, because this was last updated. Well, I should say the Unity build is from 2021.
Help! Father, what is happening? Where am I going?
I'm probably going to turn the audio down even more. Please save game before quitting. We float. Are we playing as Lila right now? She went overboard. Yeah, we are going to turn down the audio. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doop. In fact, I'm going to make sure to save. Can I save any time? Save complete. I wonder how many years from the past, I don't know, 10 or so. Because I want to say it was 2015, 2016 that the Rain Spear was first advertised. So I wonder how much of this past decade has been spent on actual development. It feels like there's a lot of placeholder stuff. I should probably clarify. This is labeled as the demo. Music by Anime Dream Machine. Yep, that's the YouTube channel that they run by now. And after this, I'm gonna be so tempted to leave a comment on the latest video because their last upload was about 2 months ago. So I know they're still around. I wonder if I could adjust the sensitivity. Do I have audio like way too low? Because I'm not hearing anything. I'm gonna turn both of those up. That is so quiet. Oh boy. I don't even hear it. I just see it on OBS. Truth be told, I'm not at all concerned with the unpolished state. I'm happy that they just gave it to the public. Whee! Even if we never get a single update again, because I looked at the SteamDB info, and they put this build on Steam I think 3 days ago, and there haven't been any updates to it. So that makes me think that they really did just give us the latest demo. Maybe someone else did what I wanted to do and send a cold message and be like, hey, can we get whatever the latest development progress is? Did you get closer? Giant bird's not doing anything.
Who dares approach the Shadow Gate? I am the Wild Raven, guardian of the shadows, and this is the Shadow Gate, the passage between worlds, and you, little girl, should not be here.
I'm sorry.
It holds secrets that could either save or destroy this valley. Only those chosen by the prophecy have any business near it.
My name is Lila. I don't know anything about a prophecy, but I was brought here, or that is, pulled here.
You were pulled here. Interesting. Very few are called to this place. But if you are who I think you are, then perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye. Maybe you are part of the ancient prophecy. A prophecy that speaks of a young one with the courage and spirit to restore balance.
The rain
But
spirit.
before you pass, little girl, you must prove your mind as sharp as your will is strong. Answer me this riddle, or the gate remains closed to you.
Uh-oh.
I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind and fears. What am I?
An echo.
Well done, little one.
I think this text was rushed.
What does the
Maybe not the
prophecy
script,
say?
but the text itself.
The prophecy foretells
That's not
the coming
formatted
of a
right.
Skyborn savior, a child who would fall from the sky and enter Darkwood's valley in its darkest hour. She alone would possess the power to break the forever reign and end the reign of the Spider Queen.
Spider
Curse has drowned the land and driven its people to ruin. But prophecies are fickle things. They do not guarantee success. You may be destined, but destiny means nothing if you are not strong enough to see it through.
I wonder why it kept pulling me that way whenever I would jump. Oh, well, I can't jump nearly as high anymore. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Probably gonna turn up the audio. I think I might turn it down a little too much. This always happens whenever I play new games. I can never tell what the audio is supposed to be at until I'm in, but I don't want to start playing. Alright, so I answered correctly in Echo. I tried to think about that, and I was thinking like, oh no, is this my first puzzle? Oh, I might not know. But like, I don't think I would have guessed an Echo. See you later, Mr. Raven. Typical game dev thing. Well, we just need him to face the player at all times. No animations or anything. And I know because I've done that plenty of times on my own. That doesn't feel much like a portal. But that's okay. This is so interesting because, like, as a game dev myself, there's a lot of stuff where I just feel temporary, placeholder. So this is kind of neat. Now that I hear the rain, I think I'm enjoying it more. I loaded something and now it won't unload, but that's okay. I've tried finding just a few weeks ago if anyone was looking around, or if anyone has played the demo from back in the day. I think I found one person who made 2 videos, or maybe it's like 2 people and 3 videos. Well, 2 plus 1. Anyways, not important. So it's kind of funny. I was just thinking
Chapter
about
2.
this.
The village of sad echoes.
Why are the echoes sad?
Lila felt a strange pull guiding her forward, and without fully understanding why, she followed the raven's cryptic words. The air was thick with mist, and Lila could barely see a few feet in front of her. Every step felt heavy, the weight of the raven's words pressing on her mind. She wandered for what felt like hours, her heart beating faster with every rustle of leaves and snap of a twig. "Where am I going?" she whispered to herself, her voice barely audible in the eerie stillness. The forest seemed endless, with no clear path to follow.
The narrative doesn't really match the environment. There aren't any sticks on the floor. This looks like stone, not even dirt or leaves or anything. And like, for the forest being endless, I think I found the end already. Although, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like, expanded upon. And this was sort of put together as like a vertical slice. Oh wait, which way do I go? Decisions, I have a choice now. I think, now that there's two, that got real quiet real fast. I'm gonna turn it down on my end. Boop, we're gonna resave. In fact, we're also gonna turn this down just a tad bit some more. Because that waterfall is very loud. I really wonder if they've posted anywhere like, hey, what's going on? And like, why this demo came out of nowhere. There's no way that like me just trying to go through all their old stuff, they somehow saw my activity. Because it's so bizarre. Oh wait, was that the village? Did the village have one house? Is that a dinosaur? Looks like a little Dimetrodon. And what am I getting stuck on? I'm just trying to walk around. It feels a little weird. Dude, there's a plant. Oh, it's a grub. Are you dangerous? Can I climb you? No. No internal monologue for what Lila thinks this is. I really am tempted. See if I could just go back and re-watch the videos of the short playthrough and be like, wonder if this is exactly what I've gotten today. Can't be, because this was compiled with Unity 2021. Did that do anything? It wasn't that color before, right? Of course, they could have just recompiled the game with whatever the latest version they had at the time. Or be like, this is the last version it was compatible with. I might be slightly lost. Oh wait, is that a missing face? Oop. Whoa. That does not have collision right there. I didn't even mean to walk through that. Alright, let me see. What are the buttons? What are the inputs? What do I have? Oh, that goes really slow. Crouch C. A lot of people use C for crouch. I'm not one of those people. We have a flashlight. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit save. We're gonna press this button. Nothing in the diary, nothing in the inventory. I'm probably gonna change out the tab. Do. Mouse sensibility? It's sensitivity. Interesting. Alright, we'll set that to tab. Wonder how good the... Uh-oh. Nope. That hides the mouse whenever you click joystick. Probably because it's expecting you to use a joystick. Alright, well, either way... Right-click back. You're missing a button on there. We do have a flashlight. Yay! But if every button does something... let me go back. There was a button on the main menu. I'm not too sure why it's not here. But there's a button on the main menu where you could read what was said last. And I think I might have forgotten to turn around and start walking this way. I wonder how Lila has a flashlight. Okay. We're gonna ignore my thoughts of, oh yeah, this is the end here. There's a sewer. Any rats living in there? Hello. That is a very long pipe. Maybe if I walked down it, I'd find Pennywise. Oh, look, here's another one of the thingies. Am I supposed to be memorizing these patterns? Not texture, not the shininess. The line almost looks like a little fire, like a fire texture. These windows are very large. That is a 2D wall. Oh no, it's not 2D. I stand corrected. It is incredibly thin. Hello. If A is 1 and B equals 2, caged. Okay, hold on. Alright, caged. Oops, that's not what I wanted to press. You know what? This is the part where... Oop. This is the code, but it's simple, converting numbers to letters. Oh, I can rotate it. Okay, how do I keep this? Is that my inventory? Yep. Alright, cool. That's a code. We're gonna do some code breaking soon. There's a ramp. Hopefully, I don't get too far without losing anything else. Now, I feel like the narrative plus environment plus movement is not entirely consistent. There's a library. It's so weird. These are such large buildings, but the props are like normal size for what you would expect of. How old was Lila supposed to be? Oh boy, is that a star chart? Alright, hello, let's see, what do we got? Oh, it's a map. So Pharaoh Village, the manor, the lake. So we were... I feel like we're coming upon the Temple of Illusion. It's kind of weird, it's 2D, only rotate, or I should say it rotates on all 3 axes. Boop! I wonder if there's only 9 inventory slots, because there are only 9 possible items we can pick up. I think there's health. I'm gonna save before I attempt it. We fall very slowly. It's so weird just how much this reminds me of my old games, though. Okay, that one turned yellow. The second one did not turn yellow. So, was right, the first one did go. Did I miss something? Hold on, we're gonna do this. Yeah! Oh boy, that did not work in the slightest. I totally tried to jump boost. Hope I didn't miss whatever that was. Oh my gosh, the trees. Trees a totally different texture. Knock knock. Anyone home? I hope not, because I don't want people to be home. Oh, hello, here's a puzzle. I'm missing a piece. Alright, hold on, let's think about this. Oop, wait, no, hold on. Let's go back, okay. Nothing's doing anything. I'm glad I saw that. Right click. Oh, I see. So this one, and presumably that one I can't touch, but I can touch all the others. Oh, I did it. Yay! I did do it right. Okay, we'll come back to you later. Hello, here's another one of these. Yep. Yep. This one's not turning yellow. Oh my gosh, what is that texture? It is way too small. Okay, well now I'm wondering because, like, I hope I won't be penalized for missing that one square. So I'm going to come back to you because I opened that gate. Unless, let me look at the map again. I cannot see that blue line. Okay, we're not going to look at the map anymore. But I think it was a straight line. Maybe this is a back door I'll need later. I kind of like the effect of turning the light on and off, how it's not consistent. It's not one size. I think I got my sprint. Oh, wait, was I crouched that whole time? Oh, is that why I couldn't sprint? Hold on, let's go. Never mind. I didn't realize crouch was a toggle. I thought something felt weird. I was thinking, did I get my sprint key stuck? There's no indicator. Jumping is also inconsistent because, like, when we're moving, we barely hop at all. But if we stand still, we can jump a moderate amount. I see another thingy over there. You know what? Let's not get stuck near some of those tanks. Why are there so many? What do they keep here? Oil? Oh, there's even more inside. I don't like those glowing red eyes. We're gonna save. I don't think this guy's a friendly. Hello?
You seem to be lost. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. My name is Lila. I need to find my father. We were on a fishing trip and the storm, it threw me into the water. I don't know where he is. I need to find him.
Your father, yes, I see. Well, hello, Lila. I am Tin Robot, the guardian of lost knowledge.
You're a guardian?
I wasn't always this worn-out contraption you see before you. I once had a greater purpose. Long ago, before the Spider Queen ever set her curse across this valley, there was a civilization known as the Great Tinkerers. They were a people who mastered both magic and technology, combining the two to create incredible machines. The Tinkerers created me and others like me, Keepers of the Valley, we were called. My role was to oversee the Vaults of Knowledge. But that was centuries ago, before the Spider Queen's reign. When she came, she sought the Tinkerer's knowledge, believing that the magic we protected could strengthen her curse. She waged war on us, and one by one, the Tinkerers fell.
Oop.
I was damaged in the war, and as the years passed, I began to forget. Now, I am but a shadow of my former self, a broken machine left to wander the ruins of this once great place. Oh dearest me, my charge seems to be getting low. Could you find the remote switches so I can recharge myself? Be sure to check the station down the way.
Sounds like a really poor design if you're not able to recharge yourself. What would you have done if I wasn't here? Is there like collision? Is there supposed to be some sort of object behind him that I'm just not seeing? He's sort of standing in the middle and there's something that's just not there. Poison diary. Oh, that's saved. Alright, I guess we're gonna save again. I wonder if the pink is just a missing texture. Because at first I thought it was red standing out against that, but when I got close, it looks like the pink checkerboard pattern. Hello. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna read that. This is very narrative heavy. Exposition dumping and all that. I gotta find switches, but you didn't tell me how many. Is the game gonna let me know how many I need? I also wonder why you can jump so high when you're talking to someone and you have your movement disabled. And I don't know why you start sliding on backward. Okay, is there a reason I can go up here? Because if not, why did they include the ramp? Uh-oh. I sure hope this isn't just, some sort of dream. Lila's final thoughts as she drowns. I played the other available game I could from Waves and Blaze, Midnight at the Red Light, way long time ago. And like that one I enjoyed enough. Little short, but that's alright. It told the story it needed to. And I don't remember if there was as much exposition as what I'm seeing here today. Alright, so I'm seeing that puzzle. This is the one I first saw. Oh, is this a little minecart station? They aren't on any rails though. I also still don't know what this is. I wonder if that's like an autosave point. One was kind of buried. I don't know what this is supposed to do. Oh boy. X1, Y1, Z1, OX, OX. It's a grid. This is the, hold on, caged is C-A-G-E-D. There's two more. Hold on, where's the back button? Do 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 do. I feel like I might not be at the hint. I should start writing this down. So it's S-E-J-Z-P. Alrighty, so I wrote down X1 through X6, Y1 through Y6, Z1 through Z6. There's no X3 and there's no Z6. We're gonna hopefully ignore the capitals and lowercase, because I don't think that's a detail I'm supposed to pay attention to. And the only thing that first made sense was I thought X1, 2, 4, and 5 came out to spin. Yay! And the rest of it is currently not words in the English language from what I could tell. I have a feeling I'll need to unscramble. But we're gonna hope that I'm missing a clue. And I think I'll come back to this later. Alright, I'm gonna save my notes though. And also save the game. I'm going to save the notes in case they are useful later. Because I feel like I'm going to need to find something else. I don't even know what this is going to do. Did I miss everything back here? Oh, what is this? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I bet this is what I need. I bet this has nothing to do with the numbers. Or nothing to do with the letters. Did that turn on? Folks out Waves and Blaze, if you ever happen to watch this, oops, I may not be the quickest at solving some of these. I wonder if that opened the door. Not sure about that one. I don't know if that's something to go behind. But the other one, oop. Because I'm pretty sure I flipped that lever. I don't think I heard it. So if I head back, go through here. That's still closed. Alright, that's okay. Because I think now I have my path, which means I spent 5 minutes writing down what each value is independently, and that did not get me anywhere. Alright, so we're gonna look at this real fast. So it's 2, 3, 1, 1. 2, 3, 1, 1. Oh, wait, hold up. 1, 2, skip 1, 2, 3. Alright. Seasons. That's why there are multiple S's. The question is, what did that do? Alright, time to run around everywhere again and see what I missed. This door. I forgot about this door. There's a lot of doors, and you don't know which one you activated. Sometimes you forget which door you just activated. Okay, I'm gonna read this, because reading is important. 2719 is the code for a generator. I might need that. Oh, hello. It still looks so scary just seeing him. I know he's a friendly guy, but like...
Oh, thank you so much, Lila. I am recharged now. I believe this is the beginning of a wonderful friendship. Oh yes, of course. To find your father and reunite with him, you will have no choice but to defeat the Spider Queen. No one gets past her, believe me. She and her army, the Bloody Hearts Brigade, weave webs of darkness and fear over all of Darkwoods Valley, and only the Chosen One can defeat her. You must embark on a long and dangerous journey. Along the way, you will face many trials, but only by defeating the Spider Queen can you hope to bring balance back to this land, and to find your father.
What do I have to do? How am I supposed to defeat her?
That will not be easy. Before you can face the Spider Queen, you should seek out the Curious Cat. The cat resides in the Black Cave mines, but the entrance is locked. You will need to turn on the village's old generator to power the gates. The cat is, let's just say, an eccentric being. Tricky and fond of riddles. I cannot accompany you now. However, I will meet you at Lake House Manor once you have found the Curious Cat. Lake House Manor is down the path of the main gate. Just follow the path, it should get you there. Good luck, Lila. I will see you soon at Lake House Manor.
I think some of the text just runs into each other. Like the voice lines, there's no space between sentences, and I wonder if they set that up that way. Okay, so that's the village. Wait, where's the generator? Is he standing in front of it? Okay, well, now that I've talked to him... Was that a cow skull? Alright, well, I have the generator code. Is this whole level designed where you run around back, forth, back, forth? Wonder if anything is open. Oh look, this is now unlocked. I'm gonna assume this is the generator code, right? What was it again? 2719. I think I did the generator code. Why do you need the generator to open the door? I'm not gonna question it. I'm also wondering where they got the audio from. Okay, before I move on, we're gonna look back here one last time. This is still closed. Alright, well I might be saying goodbye to that since that sort of just leads up, which means there's a good chance a slope like that behind a closed door, it probably means they're blocking off the edge of the map from player view. It's one of those sneaky tricks where you don't know the level ends if you can't see the level ending. Did you know 90% of video games are designed to make it feel like there's more than what there really is? Alright, into the mine we go. This looks like I'm walking over clay. There's no texture to it. Choices, left or right. I'm already an hour and 7. Wonder how long this is gonna take for me to get through. This may be marked as a demo, but I really wonder if they just put the full thing here. Because like there was no sign on the main menu that said this was a demo, so I wonder if they really did release this as like the last playable build. Are these diamonds?
Chapter 3. The Illusion of Choice. Guided by her newfound ally, Tin Robot, Lila approached the ominous entrance of the Black Cave mines. Each step felt heavier as she navigated the cold, winding path, the twists and turns seeming to lead her deeper into uncertainty. Who is this curious cat? She mused, unease settling in her chest. Can I truly trust him? The cave's damp, chilling air clung to her skin, and the walls loomed closer with every step, as if conspiring to swallow her whole. Doubt whispered at the edges of her thoughts. Have I ventured too far? Am I prepared for what lies ahead?
Here's another one of these thingies. I have no idea what this is. And I wonder if it only changes color when you get close to it. I don't even know if it's supposed to change color. That very well could just be a bug. I see why you have a flashlight. Is there still rain coming into the cave? Ah, nonsense. It's not rain. It's moisture from the walls or whatever. Can't go anywhere. I will say, I think the narration is the best written. Dialogue. Illusion of choice, oh boy. I feel like the dialogue is a little unnatural. But I think the narration is written well. There's another 5-digit code. How about we just type in what we did for Caged? I don't even know if this is going to be relevant. Probably not. Was it 3175? Nope. This is a 5-digit number. Sorry, it's asking for 4 and we have 5. I'm pretty sure I missed whatever Caged was supposed to do. Alright, now what did I say the last one was? 2719? Let's just try it again. It is the same value. Interesting. Good thing I thought of that. Well, I guess codes can be reused. I wonder then if this cage number that I have, I wonder if I'm gonna need that at the end of the game. It would be miserable if people played through the entire game and they didn't have that picked up. Here's the thing though. Players who like to explore will always do the most exploration at the beginning of the game when it's brand new. And so the chances of people who like to explore missing that is rather low. And the last time I hopped the fence I got stuck, so we're not going to do that again. But anyways, there's a very, very, very good chance that players are going to find that first clue because it's there in the starting area. Oh, hello. You must be the, what was it? The cheeky cat? What was your name again?
Do you really think you can wander into this place and survive?
Curious cat, that's what it was.
I've come to find answers. I've come to find the truth. I need to know how to defeat the Spider Queen.
Truth is such a slippery thing, little one. Truth can be like a mirror, showing you what you expect to see. But mirrors can be cracked, distorted. What you think is truth could just as easily be an illusion.
So how do I know what is real?
The answer lies not in your eyes, but in your heart.
Oh boy.
Illusions appeal to the mind, twisting what you see, hear, and think. Truth resonates deeper. When you feel that pull, the one that tugs at something deep inside you, that's when you know. Even the heart can be fooled. The real question is, can you trust what you know, when what you see may not be real at all? Oh, the Spider Queen. You'll need to find a key to unlock a door. Without it, you'll never make it.
A key? Where is it?
The key is hidden deep within a cave, but to reach it, you'll need to pass a red light first. Or was it a green light? You'll have to figure that out for yourself. Oh, and one more thing. Beware of the Bloody Hearts Brigade, the Spider Queen's loyal army. They patrol somewhere outside Pharaoh Village. You'll know when they're close because they sing a rather obnoxious little song. Listen closely, and you might just avoid them. If they catch you, well, let's just say their love of singing extends to other forms of entertainment.
Okay. Can I pass now? No? I don't go that way. Where do I go then? We're gonna do what I've been doing. We're gonna turn around. Oh my gosh. What was I saying earlier about hiding terrain? The biggest downfall of this level design is it's not intuitive. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but whenever I say turn around, I'm not kidding. I had to really go back for this one. But I thought to myself, you know, let's just check it out, because I don't know what else to do. And it turns out there are 2 cave entrances, because that first one, that's not the cave we're looking for. And pretty soon here, I might have to cut this video into multiple parts. We're already at an hour and a half or so. Hour and 26. Oh, that's red. Is that the red light? I do wonder though, maybe this happens to be in the same universe as the other one. I wonder if Sad Lights is going to be in the same universe as well. That is a very red light. Surely this is it, right? There's nothing else more obvious. Ooh. That was trippy. I got a key. Oh wait, should I be listening? Aren't there bad guys around? I wonder if there really are bad guys or if there aren't. And that was just a placeholder for bad guys that were going to be added. Whoa. I am so tempted to go out there. We're gonna save. We're gonna save and then this might be it, because I'm pretty certain this is not at all what we're supposed to do. But I'm so tempted to just do that. And we're exactly where I thought we were. This looked like solid terrain here at the bottom. This is so interesting. It's also probably the source of why the game doesn't run very well. Looks like there's a lot of map sections that are loaded that don't need to be. Because we're nowhere near any of that. But we're going to hit load. I have the key right. Yep. We'll probably unlock the thingy and then go from there. Yeah, we're gonna open this door and then I'm gonna call it for this recording session. Hooray! I'm gonna keep playing. Recording, of course. Oh, demo complete. So much more is coming. Please wish list. Are they still working on this? I don't know. I feel like no, but I can't tell. Maybe they just decided, you know, it's been too long. We're gonna keep working on this. Near the graveyard. Alright, well, I guess so much for that being that. The chances are this doesn't do anything, but we're just gonna try something anyway. Because the only other code we have here that hasn't done anything yet is 31754. Oh, does this take 6 digits? Oh boy. Maybe it's the maximum of 6. Well, it said demo complete, so just kidding. I guess I'm not going to try to spend any more time on this. So yeah, I have no idea how long this video is going to be cut down into, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to push my intro to the end here. That way we just straight up jump into the video. But yeah, that's indeed all it. See you in the post credits. Thank you all for watching. Bye. Hello everybody, my name is Elenator. Welcome to the Rain Spirit Codebreaker. I've been waiting around for this game for like 8 years. 2017, I believe, is when I first stumbled upon it by Waves and Blaze. And out of nowhere, I thought the studio was gone because their YouTube channel just makes music now. And so, like, I didn't know that they still had this game demo out and available and whatnot. I didn't know that they had this demo just sitting. Kind of funny. Just recently, I was contemplating to myself, I should send them a message, see if they have any sort of working build available for the game. Because originally, if you wanted to be a part of it, you would need to put in a request and for YouTubers and streamers and whatnot. If I was Lila doing all this running around, I'd honestly feel like I was going crazy. I'd think to myself, did that change? No, maybe not. Maybe it changed something. Hello. Gonna cut that out.